Hey y'all, it's Yin. Thanks for joining me. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius for the month of August. Keep in mind, I like to read the zodiac energy, the very energy of that zodiac. So whatever resonates with you, because we are all composed of the 12 signs, that's what you should read, or that's the video you should be watching at this time, because we all got birth charts, right? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, all types of stuff, and we all have different signs in that. So please feel free to watch any reading that is you feel you are being led towards, that resonates with you. Right now we are in the energy of Leo, because the sun is in Leo. It is right at home too in Leo, and that's very masculine, manifesting, action, fiery, passionate sign. So keep in mind that affects you as well. Okay. And if you want a personal reading, look in the description box for my information. Okay. That's what I say, Sagittarius, right? Yeah. Oop. And don't mind my nails. My daughter did my nails and they're coming off, and couldn't be bothered. Every time I did want to redo my nails, my daughter's like, "You don't like my nails?" And I'm like, "Of course, baby." So I'm just gonna leave it there. My nails will be done up next time, I guess. All right, here we go. What's the present energy for Sagittarius? Holy moly. I got this card for Leo as well. Queen of Swords. Very cold. It's my ice queen. My bitch card. Not bitch like in the, a derogatory way, but very, it is what it is what it is. It needs to be like this. This is the facts. This is the facts. This is the logic. This is what is important. This is la la la. I feel like a lot of you guys are worried about facts and stuff. That's air sign stuff, by the way. It's either that or a female air sign or some other air sign in y'all life is messing with y'all. It's that, or you guys are worried too much about logic. You're logicking everything to death, and it's stressing you out. First of all, y'all are fire signs. Sagittarius is fire energy, so I see why it'd be clashing with you. Let's see what's challenging you right now. Some information. Ooh, okay, hold on. Okay, let me show you, because I don't think I showed you the Queen of Swords. This is the present energy. Being stressed out about logical mind, being all up in the mind, and being too cold, and not letting things like passion and love really help balance your decisions or your thought processes. Okay? And then crossing you and challenging you. I feel like a lot of you guys have been seeing things or learning about things that has got you like that. Y'all are really over worried about something. I don't know if it's because y'all are learning or are in school or been doing a lot of research, but it's stressing y'all out. Why is that? A lot of it is actually challenging your belief systems with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. It looks like y'all lost y'all inability to play. That's not cool. Sagittarius energy is literally freedom. It's freedom. I think Sagittarius and Aquarius is like that. It's literally freedom. It's like, okay, this is the fact. This is the truth. These are the facts. But also feelings come into play in terms of facts. Being able to be playful and action, all those things come into, we're not computers, where everything is perfect. And even when these smart people make computers, they leave room for error. When you do scientific experiments and stuff like that, you have to leave room for all variables. I hope I'm making, never mind. I hope I'm making sense. It's just that I feel like you guys are stressing yourselves out too much. Or if this ain't you, somebody who's coming off Ice Queen is stressing y'all out. What's in the Sagittarius environment? Give me one more. Six of Cups and heartbreak. Yeah, for some of y'all, for sure, this is somebody doing the most. Because y'all got a little flame in you. Y'all got ideas. Some of y'all have an idea and feel like you can't do it because, like, oh, I don't have the money, or oh, I don't have this, or oh, I can't do that because I'm worried about this person or that person, or my kids, or my boyfriend, or my girlfriend, or my... Lord have mercy. This is so unnecessary. I'm sorry. This is not necessary. Y'all worried so much about I don't know if this is a loved one, a soulmate, y'all actual kids. I feel like the child in you has been told to sit down. It's like, okay, for example, right? you know how kids, they'll draw on shit they're not supposed to draw on, like the walls or something. And it's a beautiful white wall, and you got this hard ass parent that's like, no drawing, no. They didn't specify not on the wall, but they're like, no drawing. So now the kid is like, I can't do nothing. And I feel like that's just like a really trivial example, but it's giving me that, like, you guys are just like you're not acting out your inner child, the passionate, playful, creative part, because you're worried about the facts of this damn matrix. Like, who cares? Who cares? We all gonna die regardless. It just feels like y'all worried about so much, and y'all want to micromanage, or somebody's in y'all life who wants to micromanage, and it's like causing this. You don't even realize it's messing with your heart of hearts. What's crossing y'all thoughts right now? Oh my God, that's a lot. Yeah, again, with the information coming in. But now the Knight of Swords is information that comes in really rough, and it's made y'all feel like very stuck. You see how she's stuck, but she ain't stuck? You know? It has y'all stuck mentally in this place like y'all just don't need to be. What's this? Temperance. Learning how to balance that out in the Star. Some of y'all have logicked y'all way out of a dream that you've had. This makes me sad because I understand it and I want to be sensitive to it, but honestly, it's such crap. It's such in the way. I know it sounds ridiculous because it's like we all have responsibilities and things we have to do, things we have to worry about, and it's like, so you're not going to do nothing? You're just not going to go nowhere? You're just going to stop living? I don't get it. I don't get it, especially for Sagittarius. I get it for more like maybe water signs. But not Sagittarius. Nothing stops Sagittarius for being free and expressing themselves. Maybe it just has a lot to do with trying to balance you guys out, since I did see Temperance fall out, and I do understand that. Maybe you guys have responsibilities. Maybe you're responsible for other people, and it's made y'all worry yourselves to death. Where'd y'all just come from? The Hermit and Ten of Cups. So this is what I just said. A lot of you guys are in your heads with the Hermit about your loved ones and who you care about. Your families, taking care of them. I gotta do this and I gotta do that and I gotta... Oh, it's so stressful. You forgot a really important factor. I understand that you guys are thinking about this, but you forgot a really important factor. What you guys are coming towards. So the Seven of Swords, I don't know if it fell upside down, but I just happened to pick it up upside down. The Seven of Swords is normally lies and deceit, and the Hierophant is your belief system. So you guys are going to get out of this. You guys are going to realize it's a bunch of crap. I keep saying it's a bunch of crap. It's not like it's a bunch of crap. It's just like, you know, if you have half of the truth, it's still a lie, right? And that's what makes me feel like that. It's still a damn lie because you're missing other components. And you're missing the component of your belief system, the power of you. You feel like all this external stuff, yet you trying to control it. You're feeling like you have no control. You're trying to control things you can't control and not focusing on the things that you can, where your power actually is. What's hiding from Sagittarius? Yeah, your spiritual path. In healing, I feel like there's more here. I'm going to have to clarify. But with the Chariot is the spiritual path. It's our dark sides and our light sides working together and making sure they're aligned. Because if they are not on the same page, they'll split that whole. What do you call that? I forgot. The Chariot. I don't know. They'll split that whole thing in half, right? Some of y'all got family up in there that you taking with you, and it's a lot of healing. It's a lot of frustration because we went from the Three of Swords to the Four. So the Three, the heart is all messed up, and the Four is healing from that. So a lot of you guys, the reason why this fear has a hold on y'all is because of some kind of trauma that happened in your youth and you guys lacked control. And this Queen of Swords for some of y'all is somebody who has to do with that, maybe a mother of some kind, ice cold queen, a mother of some kind, or you guys have brought that into the present. And that's not, you gotta heal from that. It's not needed. You don't need it. What's y'all strengths? The Wheel of Fortune. So you luck. And the Two of Wands at a crossroads. You have a choice with the King of Wands and this very determined determination kind of energy. For this to be in your strength with the Wheel of Fortune, this is giving me very, you have the power of your fortune. A lot of you guys can manifest way easier than you think. I know I said this about Leo too, but I do feel like this with all fire signs, because fire is, masculine and manifestation. A lot of you guys can really manifest just by thinking or writing it down. Just by being aware that you have options. You know that there's another road, right? Did you know that? I bet you've been too wrapped up in this thinking, logic, mind energy, you didn't even realize. That will be needing, Lord have mercy. We'll need to clarify that as well. Spiritual guidance for my Sagittarius, please. The Emperor breaks through. Is this a lot? This is a lot. The Temperance wants to come out. I do feel like it's Empress energy. And then the Star. Sure, it all come out. All of them spiritual. I don't even know if I'll need to clarify it then. The Emperor breaks through chains. He breaks through chains. He's willing to have experiences. He's willing to go off and be in charge. Not only of himself, but anything that he needs to be. He doesn't let anything oppress him. And the Star is our hopes, wishes, and dreams. You see how she's connected to the universe in the sky? Like, what do you want? You have the power. So it's like, who cares about any of these other factors, really? I know that sounds insensitive, because I know the world is going through a lot of stuff right now, but with Sagittarius energy, you guys are a little bit more protected than you think, and it even comes from you in your power within. You just have to balance what you, okay, now that I know that, you think, oh, this is a wall, this is a wall, this is stopping me, that is stopping me, la, la, la. It's all this stuff, and now that you know that, it's like, okay, now I can really give birth to something, because now I know where all the walls are. It's like, just trust yourself, because some walls we can't knock down, some of them we can. Some of them we don't even have to deal with, because our chariot is not even going down that road. So why would we have to worry about a dead end in the first place? But you're sitting here worried about there's dead ends all over the world, I don't know what to do. That's not even on your road. What's the most probable outcome for Sagittarius? Jeez, these cards are flying today. Your love for your... Okay, so with the Queen of Cups, that is a very empathetic being, very loving. Water energy, could be a female water sign. Four of Wands, this is a domestic situation, partnership, family. The actions of building a home together. And the Three of Cups, this is love, life, celebration. Could be third party, but overall it's giving me very, with the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Your love has fueled your love. You looked within with the Hermit, right? And your love has fueled a lot of the reason why you even worry about this in the first place. Because I don't want nothing to happen to me. I don't want to have nothing to happen to my babies. I don't want nothing to happen to my friends. I don't want nothing to happen to my man, my wife, my whoever, right? Significant other, whatever, right? Or maybe even the whole world. Who knows? But here, y'all realizing there's power in y'all love. Like, there's two sides of that. I just said it where? With the crossroads here and with the chariot. There's two sides. There's two sides. Y'all worried about all this negative stuff and things that you trying really hard to control and you can't. And there's another side that you didn't realize that's where you're going to have your footing. It's all the things you can control. Let's see. What do I want to... I just feel like this was the reading. But I feel like there's more. And what did I want to clarify here? What's coming towards you? Actually, let's clarify the present energy with that Queen of Swords, because I am curious about her. Ooh, slowing down. I'll show you in a minute. Want to come out? Yeah, slowing down. All right, slow down. This is my depression card. You see how everything's gray? She's trying to see color, but it's kind of fading away and then slowing down. Maybe you guys feel like you've been slowed down. And that's why you're worried. COVID has been not very friendly, it feels like, to a lot of us in the world, and how the world has changed due to that. It's not just COVID, it's a lot of things going on in this world that's been going on that's crazy. And some of you guys might be feeling some of the effects of that. And it feels very like it's, slowed you guys down, like it's inhibited you guys. There's more here. I feel, okay, so what happened, you know what I'm getting? Some of you guys have lived some wild lives too. always up and about and da da da. Some of you guys have had to simmer down due to loved ones. Well, I gotta be here for this person, that person, whoever. Whatever the reason, because of love, you simmer down a little bit. But now, because you're not moving as fast, you're looking at all this stuff around you and all the information. And it's like, oh my God, this and it, and this and it. It's causing a little bit of a depression. And I see what's going on here now. Okay. Fighting. Where is it? I saw you flip. So for crossing you with the information that you've been learning that has been really causing a lot of this depression and anxiety and stuff like that, you guys have been really fighting. The fight is to let that go, honestly. You guys are like fighting. So it's like you're fighting a fight that you can't fight. You shouldn't fight. It's not a fight to begin with. You gotta let go. You have to let that go, because that's the fight that's not gonna serve you right now. That's not what you're fighting for the wrong things. You're worried about the wrong things, and you're putting your anxiety in all the wrong places. There's so much. So how about we, when we get challenged as people, sometimes we don't realize we're fighting the wrong battles. And don't you want to fight for something that makes you happy? Fight for something that makes you happy instead of fighting against something that makes you so miserable. Does that make sense? Because when you're fighting for something that makes you and others happy, when you're fighting for something you love, that is going to already eradicate the things that are causing you pain or anxiety or trauma. Let me see what's coming towards you with the Seven of Swords over here in reverse and the Hierophant. Okay, so with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, having a choice in love, you're realizing this is someone who feels like an outsider, right? And it's in reverse. So a lot of you guys are now, you're going to come into a space where you're going to be aware of what you can control and where your power lies. It's within, not without. Not this outside world that you feel like is trying to stop you with all the walls and its obstacles. Right there in the home, right there in the house, right there within, right with your loved ones. Don't worry about what the world is finna do to you. Worry about the strength within yourself and those you love. You're worried about the outside. You want to protect yourself and people you love. Worry about strengthening that. A lot of you guys are already going to go toward into doing that. So if you deny it, you're going to have an even harder time. Please stop doing that. What's hiding from you with the Chariot and the Four of Swords, with the healing, intensity, and guidance. So a lot of you guys are feeling very intense feelings, right? And here's the thing. Again, I feel like I was just saying the same thing over and over. It's just a little misplaced. You have so much intensity and you're putting it into worrying about things instead of putting it into manifesting what you want. You worried about the outside world. You worried about the evil eye. You worried about, you know what I mean? People putting spells on you. The government doing this and that and the third. You worried about all that stuff? You're about somebody trying to fight you. You're about somebody trying to break in. How about you look inside the house within yourself and all y'all strengths and protect that? Instead of just sitting and worrying and this mental fight. The strengths. There's so much going on here. Laziness, not worrying about a goddamn thing, and celebrating life. Here, look. Laziness. This is someone who's just, you see all that he's up against? He literally decided to sit on what he's up against and just chill out. Listen, I need a drink. Celebrating the people who are here. Focusing on love. I feel like the lack of focusing on love has made y'all more weaker than you even realize. Because you think you're supposed to focus on the negative. Focus on the positive. Focusing on the negative has actually made you weak. You know, fear makes us weak, right? Spiritually, and for some people, depending on what's in your chart and everything, physically. It physically makes you weak. Can't even get up out of the bed because you don't know what the hell is going to hit you. That makes you weak. I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid this is going to happen to me. I'm afraid I'm going to be exposed to this. I'm afraid. It's making you weak. It's making your spirit weak. Don't focus on that. And it's making loved ones that you're supposed to be enjoying love together. It's making them feel like it's making it feel like your loved ones are a burden because you got to worry about them rather than enjoying them. Y'all so worried about getting wet instead of just dancing in the rain. Just don't worry about the cold. Don't worry about if you get a cold in the rain. Just dance in the goddamn rain. Because it's getting to the point where what shouldn't be a burden is feeling like a burden because you're worried about it. You worry about keeping it safe instead of just enjoying it for what it is. Whatever y'all afraid of, it's working because y'all making yourselves weaker doing it. Sorry. What else do I want to clarify here? Spiritual guidance here. Yeah, get rid of that schizophrenia. You see that? He can't even make a choice. Do I go head first or feet first? Well, now look where you at. Naked and vulnerable and right in the gaping hole of what you feel is despair and feeling fear. You don't need that. I don't know what else to say, you guys. Because I feel like I'm getting the same reading somehow, like over and over. And I feel like I've been saying the same thing in different ways, if I'm being honest. It's just something you guys got to break through and look right in front of you and be grateful and happy for what you have. Let me see, what's this? Emperance and Temperance? Adventure. You guys forgot how to play. You guys are forgetting how to enjoy things and all the fear. And I get it. But it's not serving you guys anymore. Most probable outcome. This is going to sound real, cliche as hell, but y'all need to not worry about a thing. Nothing. Empty your mind. Focus on you, just who you are, and your present, and just be in the present. Be in the present when it comes to how you feel and the love you have for yourself and others. Recognize all that you have, because you don't even realize that is protecting you. The love you feel for yourself and others is protecting you. That is where the strength is. Let me get a spiritual guidance card. A little angelic deck here, and then we'll be done. Sorry if I sounded real rough, Sages. I'm not trying to. It just feels like, oh, you don't have to be in this. Please get out of it. Some of you guys are in a depression. This is a depression. And when you have the what is the prayer? Accept the things you cannot change and change the things you can. Go look it up. Grant me the serenity. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. I forgot. Look it up. The courage to change the things I can and the wisdom to know the difference. There it is. There's the rest of it. That's really important. I really feel like that's the whole theme here. And that's going to really help you get out of this depressive state. Or this worried state, or whatever it is. Some of y'all, it's literal depression. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. You don't even realize, if you want a more beautiful world around you without fear, it's going to start within you. It's going to start in the home. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart that is within, not outside of you, not external. What do you want then? If you're scared of all this stuff, right, then what do you want? The bottom of the deck, play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. It's not serving you to. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Look, that's her, right? She feels all out of whack, you know? And you might think it's because of the outside world, but you have every power to move this around and align yourself. The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? And then where are you being called to journey to? That, again, goes with the tune into the portal of your heart. We're all done here, okay? Thank you for joining me, and comment if you like the video or you have any questions. Like the video if it resonated. Hit me up if you want a personal reading, or if you just want to kick it with me on social media. I'll be on there. It's all in the description box, all right? Please be good to yourselves, all right? I just got a word. Some of you guys have a family member that's really worried about you because of what you're doing. It's like they can't access you. You're in all this. You're worrying a family member. Very much so. Take care of yourselves. Bye.